So today, Prabhuji is busy in some other uh, engagements. So I will only taking this session today. So today we are going to discuss on a very important Puranic story. It's called Mrugari. So how a hunter he gets transformed into a devotee. So anybody heard this story before? Before you know this story, Mrugari story? Gopi Krishna Prabhu? No. Okay. So we'll be seeing a short drama of 10 minutes and I will be explaining in between and later we will discuss and we'll get some points from this story for our personal application. Okay. So, okay. Am I audible now? Clear? Or it is better before? Okay. So let me share this lesson. Good, I think. Okay. So okay. So we'll see the video first and we'll stop in between and discuss and later on we will get some lessons from this drama. Just a minute. Let's share with sound. Okay. Let me know if you are able to hear the sound and you are able to see the drama.
Once upon a time.
You are able to hear clearly? Drama? Halim Prabhu, Gopi Krishna Prabhu? Okay.
The great sage Narad Muni went to Pragya to bath at the confluence of three holy rivers, the Ganga, Yamuna and the Saraswati.
Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. It is so wonderful to visit the holy places. Everywhere people are chanting the holy names. Narayana, Narayana.
Narad Muni walked through a forest along a path. Suddenly, he came upon a very gruesome sight.
Oh, what is this? How could someone be so cruel? This poor deer has been hurt by the arrows. Her leg has been broken. How could someone so create such a torture on such a poor animal?
As Narad Muni proceeded, he saw some more animals in the same condition.
Oh my dear, look at this poor bear. He's twisting and turning in such a great pain. Oh, look at this poor rabbits. How could someone be so hard-hearted? How could someone inflict such a torture on these poor little animals? I have to look out for that person.
The pure devotees of the Lord are very compassionate to all living entities. Narad Muni was walking along to find out who was the person who was cause of their suffering.
So till now what we have seen, so Narad Muni is just coming to forest. So generally sages travel in forest. So when he came across this forest, particularly he saw this very different scene where animals are shooted with arrows and they are left without fully killing them. They are not died, but they are suffering in pain. And somebody killed them, like half killed them. And animals are suffering. So Narad Muni wants to find out who is that person who did this thing. Yeah.
Narad Muni came across a hunter who was hiding behind a tree. In his hand, he had bow and he had many arrows. He was about to shoot another animal.
Narayana, Narayana.
Oh, saintly person, why have you come here?
I have come here to ask something. I have seen so many little innocent animals while I was coming. They were lying in the half-dead state. Are you the cause of their suffering?
Yes, it is true.
Why? Why haven't you killed them completely?
Oh, saintly person, my name is Mrugari. I am the enemies of animals. My father taught me to kill in this way. When I see half-killed animal, then I feel very happy.
I have something to ask you.
Oh, you can take whatever animals you want, or I can give you a skin of deer or lion.
Oh, no. I don't want any skin of yours. I just came here to ask you one charity. From this day on, you shall kill this animal completely.
Oh, saintly person, what are you asking me? What is the wrong killing the animals half dead? Can you explain this to me?
My dear Mrugari, you are a hunter. Your business is to kill animals. That is a slight offense on your part. But torturing them in such a condition to leave them half dead is committing a great sin. These animals, one by one, will kill you life after life.
In this way, the great sage Narad Muni convinced Mrugari that he was performing a very sinful activity.
Oh, now I realize I have been engaged in forbidden activities.
Okay. So what did Narada Muni requested Mrugari? Can anybody tell? What is the thing Narada Muni wanted him to do?
To completely kill the animal, not leaving it after.
Yeah, Narada Muni is telling, why don't you completely kill the animals? Why you are half killing? Generally, a saintly person is expected. Mrugari might be expecting the Narada Muni will tell, please don't kill animals. But Narada Muni is very expert. So he is telling, please kill fully, not half. So here in drama, a little part is missing from the story. So what happens when Narada tells that you have to kill it fully, then Mrugari asks, why I have to kill it fully? I was told by my father to kill like this only. And by seeing them suffering, I'll be very happy. So he's sadist mentality. So by seeing others suffering, he'll be very happy. Then Narada Muni shows that what is his future. So Narada Muni gives him a vision that how all these animals whom we are killing, these animals are coming and tearing his skin apart and causing him a lot of pain. As much pain he caused to them. So after that vision, then Mrugari becomes little sober. Then he continues. We'll just see the drama again.
I have been taught this business from my childhood. How can I get rid of this sinful reaction of my life? Can you explain to me?
Mrugari fell down at Narad Muni's lotus feet
Now
and
I
accepted
surrender.
him as his spiritual master.
Now I am surrendered to you, my spiritual master.
Listen carefully, Mrugari. You follow the instruction what I am telling you. And as you follow this instruction, you will be relieved from your sinful reactions.
Okay, spiritual master, I will do whatever you say.
I'll tell you what has to be done. But before that, you'll have to break your bow.
Break my bow? How can I break my bow? If I break my bow, how can I live?
Oh, do not worry. I shall supply you enough food every day.
wanted to teach the hunter that it is not our income which is the source of our maintenance. Actually, we all are maintained by the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Oh, my spiritual master, please accept me as your humble disciple. See, I have broken my bow. Please, now I am surrendering myself to you.
Narayana,
Narad Muni praises Mrugari and embraces him.
My dear hunter, now listen carefully. For this instruction will give you spiritual advancement. Return home. Collect all your riches and distribute in the pure Brahmanas. Then you and your wife leave home. Take only one set of clothes. Go to a river. Build a small cottage. In front of that cottage, grow a tulsi plant on a raised platform. Serve tulsi plant very dedicatedly, continuously. And every day chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And I shall give you sufficient food for both of you. You can have as much as you want.
Then Narad Muni brought to consciousness all the half-killed animals. The animals got up and ran away swiftly.
Oh, my spiritual master, please accept my humble obeisances. I will try to follow your all divine instruction.
Narayana, Narayana.
Narad Muni went back to his destination. Mrugari returned home and tried to follow his spiritual master's instruction.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
A little cottage in middle of the forest. Mrugari and his wife are dressed in simple clothes. They were busy worshipping Tulsi and chanting. Some villagers enter. They brought some fruits and vegetables.
Hare Hare. Oh, thank you very much. I will accept a little, which is sufficient for today.
The news that Mrugari had become a devotee spread all over the village. Every day, villagers came with some gifts. There was enough for 10-20 people, but the hunter and his wife accepted as much as they could eat. In this way, the days passed on. One day, Narad Muni and his friend Parvata Muni entered the forest.
Come, my friend, let us visit my disciple who was a hunter.
The sages approach to the cottage. Mrugari sees them from a far distance. He begins to run towards them in a strange way. He goes side to side and he reaches Narad Muni.
Oh, my spiritual master, please accept my humble obeisances and please forgive me for my strange behavior. Actually, there are so many ants on the path. I try my best not to step even one of them.
My dear disciple, there is nothing astonishing about your behavior. By your devotional service, you have developed many good qualities like non-violence. So, you do not want to give pain to others now.
Please come.
The hunter spread a straw mat for the sages to sit on. Then he fetched water and washed their feet. The both husband and wife sprinkled the water on their heads and drank it.
Okay. So, if you have to give some anecdotes to Mrugari when before he changed into a devotee. So, what are the some words you will map Mrugari with? Upon seeing Mrugari, what are the thoughts that you get? Can somebody tell? before he meets Narada Muni? He is violent, correct? Yes. Any other words you want to map Mrugari with?
Sinful.
He is not dayalu, not compassion, no compassion, correct. Sinful, correct. He is so cruel, cruel heart. So, in all of us, we have these three natures. In all of us, we have. One is like animal-like nature, then human-like nature, then a divine-like nature. So, but you see, by the association of Narada Muni, the animal-like nature of Mrugari, violent, cruel, all these things. So he transformed into divine-like nature. Is a radical change that we see, that he is not wanting to kill ants also. So he's so compassionate, so non-cruel. So this is possible with the association of devotees. So that is the greatness of association of devotees. So I would like to share one story that I read in one book called The Journey Home. How many of you know about this book, Journey Home? Any of you heard about this book? Okay. So Vijay Kishan has heard about this book. It's a great book. So in that, one story was told. So when this book was written by Radhanath Maharaj, so Maharaj tells that he met one saint called Ram Sevak Swami. So Ram Sevak Swami, so he used to tell Ram Katha and all these things, and Maharaj used to hear very properly. And while leaving, Ram Sevak Swami told, see, I am a sadhu. I don't have anything to give you. So you can take this stick. So like that, Ram Sevak Swami gave stick. Then when Maharaj was traveling in the forest, one day some 6 to 8 packs of dogs. So 6 to 8 dogs, very heavy, big dogs, suddenly started attacking Maharaj. So when he don't want to kill him, but he thought, let me self-protect myself. But he doesn't have anything. He saw there is one stick that Ram Sevak Swami gave. So he was just waving the stick here, there. And but after some time, he was feeling very weak because his energy is getting drained up. But dogs could sense that. So this person's energy is getting drained up. So let us wait for some time. Let us bounce upon him for some time and we'll get him and we'll eat him, tear him into pieces and make our stomach full. So then Maharaj could see there is one door behind him. So he goes back and just opens the door, and door was fortunately open. He goes inside and just shuts the door so the dogs cannot come inside. But in the door, there is some family living, and immediately that man picked up a sword. I am not audible?
Audible, Guruji.
Audible, no?
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. So immediately that man picked up a sword, telling who came suddenly to home night. Like, he may be a thief, so I'll kill him. So immediately, so Maharaj doesn't know Hindi, doesn't know local language. So immediately pleaded with eyes that I am not here to do some thievery. And he was showing hand like this, like this. So then that person understood by seeing the window, so many dogs are coming and jumping on the door, so he could understand, so he left him. So there Maharaj writes one statement that a moment's association with sadhu can save from the greatest dangers of life. So what Mrugari has, all the demoniac qualities. We also have some demoniac qualities. What are they? What are the demoniac qualities that are there in us? Lust, anger, greed. So these are demoniac natures that are there in us also. So how these demoniac natures can be dealt with, can be transformed into divine nature by the association of a sadhu. That's because of association of sadhu, one can change his demoniac natures into divine natures. And secondly, we saw that Mrugari was killing animals half. So Narada Muni told, why don't you kill them fully? So anybody can answer that why Narada Muni is suggesting him to kill fully, why not half? Okay.
So
Killing half is more
Mrugari,
sinful.
Killing half is?
More sinful.
Okay. Why more sinful killing half?
Because it undergoes more pain than compared to killing it completely.
Yeah. So animals, when they are half killed, they are suffering with pain. So much pain. And because of that pain, so the concept of karma is action equal to equal and opposite reaction. So when you cause that much pain to animals, so that much pain you also have to face. So it is told there is one Einstein theory called Einstein heat wave theory. So that theory Einstein was wrote before he passed from this planet. Then there is one scientist called Biss. So this scientist took the reference of the Einstein heat wave theory, pain wave theory, and he got with a new theory called Biss theory. So on his name, scientist name was Biss. So he wrote a paper on his own theory, Biss theory. So what the theory tells is wherever there is mass killing of animals, means wherever there are big slaughterhouses, there the earth crust becomes vulnerable and there is more chance of having earthquakes. Now why it happens? Because when you cut the throats of animals, they scream very hard. So they scream, and because of that scream, the earth crust becomes vulnerable. So it is later proven by various case studies, wherever there are earthquakes happening, there is a big mass scale killing of animals. Big slaughterhouses are there. So it's called Biss theory. Even this abortion is such a sinful thing. You kill a baby in the womb. So if you know exactly how abortion is performed, at first one tube goes into the baby, and first it crushes the skull, this part. It crushes so that brain is no longer developed. And then one again another pipe goes and it cuts the body into pieces. After doing that, again one more pipe goes and produces some liquid, and that liquid cleans all the inner portion of area and brings everything outside. So this is how abortion is done. And one scientist in America, so he recorded a sound. So when abortion is being performed, the sound is recorded, the child is crying, ah, like the child is crying. So even this, so whatever mass scale killing happens and very, very sinful activities like abortion happen, then we see the greatest calamities that are happening. In tsunami, 10,000 people died. So why it is happening? Tsunami comes and at a stretch it is killing so many people because you have to take the reaction of mass scale killing of animals. You are killing them so mass scalely, because of that nature is reacting in such a way so that you will also be killed. So everybody who might have died in that tsunami might be involved in such animal killing or such abortion. So it is one shot. Even Kurukshetra also same thing. All adharmic people went on the side of Duryodhan and everybody got killed in one stroke. Krishna tells Pavitranaya sadhunam vinashaya shadushrutam dharma samsthapanardaya sambhavami yoga. So instead of going to each and every country and killing the kings, Krishna intelligently organized a war where he can kill in one go. So nature reacts like that. If you do mass killing, then you have to suffer like that. So then we saw that how just a minute. Yeah, sorry for that. So we see that people are killing animals so violently. So now is the age for human rights, where are everybody talks about women rights, human rights, but where is animal rights? So I was hearing from one Prabhuji in one lecture that love for Krishna is love for all. Love for God includes love for everyone. So there is one incident that one woman in America, you are able to follow what I am telling, you are able to understand and hear properly?
Yes,
Okay,
Prajit.
okay, Prachur. So one woman in America was passing by and there is one dog. One dog kept to one pole, but he kept dog with very short thread. So dog cannot move so long. And in America, there is very big culture of caring for dogs. They have dog biscuits, they have dog competitions, and they give prizes to the dogs. So many dog culture is there in America. So this woman was very much attached to dog. So seeing the dog does not have much freedom here. Some person has tied it with very small thread. So immediately she filed a case that he is doing himsa to dog. Then he has to pay some $200 or $300 for that punishment. Then the same woman goes to home and eats an eel. Eel means tender calf. And when you cook and fry, so that is called eel, and she is eating it. Now we can see that she is very compassionate towards dog, but she at the same time eating a baby calf. So her love is not complete. So her love is very specific to the dog. And somebody's love spreads only to, first they think of my body, then family, then maybe state. In some colleges, you will see this is Karnataka club, this is Telangana club, this is North India club, Hindi club, Marathi club, Bengali club. So all these clubs, so they have their emotions with some group of people. But somebody thinks more broader. What he thinks? He thinks that Mera Bharat Mahan, everybody in India. So then why only India? Then if you go more broader, then everybody all human beings are my, I will not hate anybody. All human beings are good. Compassion and love for all human beings. Better. But devotee tells why only human being? Why not animals also? Animals also living entities. So they tell all animals, human, all living entities are my family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So it is very sinful to harm animals, because animals also have right to live, and for just of your taste you cannot kill an animal. It's a very great sinful activity, and we will have to suffer. Like how Narada Muni showed Mrugari the future of him, but how the same animal is killing him in the vision. So similarly, it is told that if you kill an animal, then you are agreeing to be killed by the same animal in your future lives. So that's how karma works. And we practically see also that how Narada Muni converted Mrugari into a great devotee. He's not even doing harm to ants. Similarly, we see when Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, so he went to America on the order of his spiritual master. His spiritual master told, preach in English language, because the whole world is following America. India is mad after America. Whatever America is doing, India is also following. Slowly the culture is coming. And Indians are telling, if we tell Bhagavad Gita, then people are telling, we already know it. So they are not ready to hear. So then Prabhupada's spiritual master told that you go to America and preach there and bring them, make them devotees and bring them to India. Then people will listen by seeing them, because they follow America and Americans are becoming devotees. So Prabhupada went there, and Prabhupada could see the hippie culture in America. So hippie culture means what? So they have long hair and they have multiple partners. They have sex with everybody and anybody. And on top of that, they take a lot of drugs, marijuana and all these things. They take drugs. So Prabhupada went to that place, Bowery, it's called, USA, and he preached to them. And they became who are eating drugs, beer and all. Now they don't even touch all these things. They became pakka, pure vegetarian, chanting the holy names of the Lord, cleanliness. When some scientist saw the devotees of the Lord passing on the road, he came to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, how your devotees are so shining? So like that, hippies were become transformed. So we can see even in today's circumstances, by the association of a saint, sadhu, a person can change. So actual change is transformation of the heart. And one another thing that we saw in drama, or when Narada Muni told that break your bow, So what did Mrugari tell when Narada Muni gave the advice? Break your bow now. Anybody could recollect? What is the
How can I
reaction?
break my
Huh?
how can I break my bow? It is like my food. How can I
It is the only
gather?
source of income.
So Mrugari is telling that how can I break my bow? It is my source of income. Now it's my life was dependent on this only. Then Narada Muni told, don't think that your bow is protecting you. Supreme Lord is the ultimate protector. You break your bow and I will arrange for your food. Your wife can chant the holy names of the Lord and everything will be arranged. So can anybody tell any pastime or story you could recollect that how by pleasing Lord everything was taken care? So anybody can recollect that any story?
Valmiki.
Okay, Valmiki story. Any other incidents in Shastra that you find by pleasing Lord, everything is taken care?
Gajendra Moksha.
Gajendra Moksha. Okay. So the classic incident is when Pandavas are in forest. That time Durvasa Muni comes with so many disciples to the forest, and Pandavas doesn't have food. Its food is completed already. Now Durvasa Muni came with so many disciples, and Pandavas has to serve them nicely. So everybody was in anxiety. Then that time Krishna comes. Then Krishna just takes one grain from the pot in which Draupadi cooked, and immediately all the disciples of Durvasa Muni and Durvasa Muni himself, their stomach gets full and they're totally satisfied. They don't want to take anything more. So this shows how it's Esmin Tushtam Jagat Tushtam. If we just please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then everything is taken care of. So similarly, Narada Muni told Mrugari that you just chant the holy names of the Lord. Worship Tulsi, chant the holy names of the Lord, and everything will be taken care. And we have seen then later on how many village people, before they used to hear hunter Mrugari, very cruel person, but when news came to village that he became a great devotee, then everybody was bringing so much of prasad to him that he's not that much is not needed only for Mrugari and his wife. So they are only two people, and 20 people prasad is coming. So 20 people, so they accept whatever both can have, and they are living happily. So we'll stop here for today. Any questions are there that you want to get more clarification, or any other questions we can just ask? Okay. I'll just tell one more small story and then we will end. So there is one boy standing in a bus stop. So he saw that one girl was coming and standing beside him. So everybody wants to impress in this world. So, and one beggar came to ask some money. So this boy thought, now I will impress that girl by giving some big charity to this beggar. So he started giving some 10 rupee note. Then immediately there is one more boy side to him. and he started giving 100 rupee note. So like that, both have competition that who will impress that girl most. So everybody started giving money, and one boy told, "You wait here, I will bring my Santro car from my home." So that fellow bought a car from home. Then a beggar thought, "My God, today my bhagya is so much. I am getting so much money." So that beggar took the car, took the wealth, and when he was about to go, so that girl thought it's better to go with that beggar only because he has lot of money and wealth now. So from this story, can anybody tell that what is the main lesson that we can learn from this story?
We should not please anybody else rather than the Supreme Lord.
Okay.
Because nobody can satisfy us.
Okay. What is the uh, major quality, demoniac quality that is influencing these two boys?
Lust.
Lust. So lust can take us to any extent. So these qualities, lust, anger, greed, they are told in Shastra that they are gateways to hell. So lust, anger, greed are like demoniac qualities that we have. But by the association of sadhu, like Narada Muni, how Mrugari got transformed by association of Narada Muni into a saintly person. So by association of saintly people, saintly culture, ambience, so we can also develop divine qualities and we can get rid of these demoniac qualities. And what is the medicine Narada Muni used for this? What Narada Muni told
Holy
to,
name.
huh?
Holy name.
Holy name of the Lord. Yeah. So medicine is the holy name of the Lord. So we can chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So this holy name is compared to medicine, and that will remove all these bad qualities that we have in us. So we'll end here today. If any doubts are there, you can just ask. Otherwise, we can wind up here. Okay. So thank you for joining, all of you. We'll again meet tomorrow, Monday, as usual, evening 8:30 to 9, book reading. So you can all join. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Broji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.